It is Robertson to do the honors and to get us underway in 2024. Andrade with the first swing for the Bulls here this season. And back the other way comes Florida State with Taylor Head. Back row attack, dug over. Andrade, second effort, and it's a kill for South Florida. They strike first in Tully Gym. Andrade, who hails from Sao Paulo, Brazil, was on the All-NIVC tournament team last season. Set to the middle, and Corey Lewis puts it down in a hurry. Florida State's first offensive points.
Exactly. She was kind of going for that outside fingertip of the left side blocker and just missed a little too far outside.
Tight pass, Phelan on the run, sets Koenig.
Kai Filamaua, who coach said is a really good out-of-system setter.
Schneider back to serve. Frisco, Texas, played her volleyball at Iowa State before coming here to FSU. And there's Kylene Filamaua. Sends Naya Sawtell back to serve for the Bulls. Head rejected. Perry digs it out. Second effort, Head dug out once again, this time by Phelan. Add a system ball to Koenig. That's a smart swing for number 4 in white.
Really well timed as well.
First block of the match for South Florida, courtesy of Andrade. Head at the pin, was turned back a couple of times this time.
And gained some points for her team.
One of the taller hitters for South Florida as well. 3 kills, hitting 400 so far. Filamaua pops it over, and somebody has to play that ball. Nice job off the serve, receive for South Florida. FSU showing defensive grit as well. And there's Kylene Filamaua putting that ball away off the edge of the block.
That angle swing, great pass, swung right into her arms, and that's a perfectly timed block with
the rally and allowing Kylene Filamaua a look at the pin. Andrade turned back. This time off the top of the block and out. She makes the most of the second effort. Out of the middle, strong stuff by the Seminoles. Corey Lewis.
Efficient. Give her a one-on-one situation. You can see here, I would like 22 Kavanaugh to make her way in there, put up.
That sends Puyi's back to serve. Robertson on the run, sets Koenig. Good pursuit by Andrade, free ball to Florida State. Koenig off the block. Sawtell there to cover. Kavanaugh tools the block for another kill. Tied at 21, the Bulls on a 4-0 run. Out of the middle, Corey Lewis puts the Noles back in front. As she looks on, as Kenneth Phelan goes back to serve the Noles with a 1-point lead. Make it 2. Here's Kenneth Phelan. Tight pass, put down. That is exactly what you got to do if you're Kelsey Perry. ACC freshman a season ago. A couple of set points still for the Seminoles. Filamaua, and she'll put it away. Allie Kavanaugh credited with the block, the second block of the match for the Bulls. That goes along with 7 kills for Kavanaugh on her D1 debut. Corey Lewis out of the middle, off speed, good enough for number 8 in white. Actively run the middle.
Exactly, because then that frees up the pin. It frees up Koenig and Filamaua, possibly giving them a one-on-one situation later in the match.
Speaking of Filamaua, operating from the right pin this time, puts it down for the kill. 7 errors either side for the Bulls and the Seminoles. Perry out of the middle. Andrade back row, dug out by Kenneth Phelan. Free ball to the Bulls. Off speed, Sawtell turned back. Washington Gatorade Player of the Year in high school. That came on the backside of an ACL tear, no less, for Kylene. Comes here thinking she's going to be an outside, plays some libero, and now this year she's back to swinging away and looking good, so too. Madison, thank you very much. If anybody knows physicality, Audrey Koenig certainly does. She has embodied that over the course of her FSU career. Kylene Filamaua hitting hers rolling here in the first couple of years. And Nia Sawtell
on that, and she was able to tool high off the hands.
Emery dupes in on serve, receive, off speed. Smart shot by Taylor Head. It sends Audrey Koenig to the back row. Great job on serve receive there by Schneider. And good coverage at the net. Maddie Snyder and Kelsey Perry. She's come here to Tallahassee, arguably more so than anybody else in that same period of time.
Exactly, arguably the most in August. And when we talk about physicality, we talked about it offensively, very technically sound, so physicality goes for defense as well.
Sawtell from the back row. Head, big swing, found the seam, and Taylor Head has yet another kill.
She's really difficult to read. Got a lot of range in that shoulder of hers, and right there, that's perfectly placed, almost on the end line down towards the line. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Extends Florida State's scoring run to 3. They now lead by 7 here in set number 2. Sawtell turned back, guess who? Kelsey Perry once again.
Season, and you can see the confidence in her block, tracking that ball, pressing over the net, all three for that middle back attack.
FSU as a team has 6 blocks in these first 2 sets. Perry herself responsible for 4 of them. Andrade off the block. Head uses the block, tips it off the block into the antenna. FSU as a team hitting .500 in this second set alone. Andrade, big swing at the pin. Taylor Head with one of her own. Back and forth we go, feeding the pin. This time back row Koenig. Good coverage by Filamaua. Head again, and that is another kill for Taylor.
Nice little out-of-system set from Audrey Koenig, controlling that ball really well.
Over this final third of this second set, Robertson serves it in. Joust at the net, and that was smart by Caroline Dykes.
Yeah, really smart by Caroline Dykes. One-on-one situation.
Still set point for the Seminoles. A side out away. And out of the middle, it's the youngster, Johanna Sova. 2-1 South Florida. Just the 6th attack error by Florida State as a team through the first 2 sets and change. Andrade back row. Filamaua chases it into the bench and keeps this rally alive. Back on the floor, contributing to a block. And colliding into the stanchion. My goodness, Filamaua ran into just about everything you can imagine.
I think she was going for off of the fingertips of Kai Filamaua, but just aired a little too far outside, striking the antenna.
Phelan locates the jump top. And a back row attack for Andrade.
8 kills, hitting .250.
Already 3 kills this set for Maria Clara. Sawtell, off speed, good enough.
Way out to the pin.
That caught the corner. That's an ace serve.
Dropping in between left back and middle back.
There she is. Working from the right side, Koenig. There's Sawtell coming right back at her and finding the floor with the cross. And Koenig back to serve. No questions there.
Kylene Filamaua, with all of that power, momentum in her approach, just took advantage of.
Tight to the net. And Lewis, in the blink of an eye, everything can change. And FSU is on a heater. They've won the last 3 points. To the middle, Kavanaugh. And South Florida's going to need more of that energy, more swings like that in a must-win third set. FSU on a 4-0 run to flip the scoreboard and take the lead. Kavanaugh had been a perfect complement to Andrade. She's gone cold here of late. Kylene Filamaua, anything but cold.
2 hop, jumped, and swung through that ball.
Off speed, Filamaua. Kavanaugh responds with a kill of her own.
You really have to be perfect and meticulous from this point out to catch up.
Sawtelle off speed. Kavanaugh on the cross. Lewis out of the middle. Kavanaugh turned back, and Florida State continues to just feast. Good service run here for Elegaona. She serves once more. Out of the middle, that'll put an end to it, and that is the local freshman. On the FSU side of things, you might have saw a young face wearing a 15. That is their freshman, Johanna Sova, checking in, and there is another point.
She has the ability to put the team on her back and gain momentum from her serve alone.
There she is again, and there's another ace serve for Kenna Phelan. So off that run, FSU's lead is 9. Taylor Head takes it on first contact. Koenig in transition. Second effort for Koenig, and she hammers it to the floor. Why not? Another block for the Seminoles. This time it's Sova, and they win set 3, 25-15. They win the match 3-0 over the visiting Bulls from Tampa.